Somebody needs to say it. The ANC are dishonest, dishonourable, unpatriotic scumbags. And of course the Western Cape people know this, which is exactly why more than 8 out of 10 of them voted to remove the ANC from government in the first place. But in their handling of the formation of a government of national unity, the ANC seem intent to demonstrate it to us all over again. They started by trying to sneak through a last-minute change of the wording in their agreement with the DA that would see Ramaphosa re-elected as president. And after he had been re-elected, time and time again, they reneged on the terms of the agreement that saw that happen, including bringing in a host of smaller parties to the government of national unity without the DA's consent, when their entire stated intent in joining the government was to undermine and dilute the influence of the DA. And on Sunday night, when Ramaphosa came and addressed the nation on the formation of the new cabinet of the government of national unity, it was the same old ANC we've come to know and hate. Ramaphosa rocks up an hour late and starts by lying straight to the faces of the South African people. He's very sorry, he says, but unfortunately he's got to break his previous promise of delivering a smaller government. And now he's going to have a bigger government because he needed to enlarge it to accommodate the extra parties in the government of national unity. Except when the cabinet was announced, we then suddenly came to realise that this was a lie. He had not created these positions for the smaller parties. He created these positions to create homes for the ANC faithful. And in doing so, he broke another term of the agreement that he'd made with the DA, the term on proportionality. And the DA went into that announcement thinking that they had 6 ministries and the ANC had 12 and we had proportionality. But they learnt alongside us on national TV actually they had 6, and the ANC now had 20. And in fact, the ANC had created these additional positions so that they could accommodate their own people. But if that wasn't bad enough, they went further. Ramaphosa had attacked Helen Zille, describing her as offensive, condescending, and unconstitutional. Why? Because she'd suggested that the DA should have what Ramaphosa described as sealed ministries, that they should have the minister, the deputy minister, and control over selection of the deputy general, director general, so that in the ministries that they control, they could govern them properly and demonstrate the DA difference as Helen Zille described it. Ramaphosa was having none of this. But what happened when we saw the cabinet announced, lo and behold, the ANC have 11 sealed ministries, whilst the DA have none. And worse than that, the DA found themselves with an ANC babysitter in every single department. If they were the minister, they had an ANC deputy minister, and if they had a deputy minister, they had an ANC minister. And here was the ANC doing what it does best: lying, cheating, and putting itself first. Well, the Western Cape voters have spoken. They chose a DA government, and at the referendum party, we respect that and we will support the DA. But the referendum party have also been very clear. We believe that Cape independence is the best long-term solution for the Western Cape people. And somebody needs to be thinking about what happens if the GNU fails, because the alternative certainly isn't the ANC, the MK, or the EFF. The alternative is Cape independence, and that's exactly what the referendum party is going to be working on. Now, our critics will say, well, you only got 5,110 votes in the Western Cape, and of course that's true. The Western Cape people voted at a provincial level for a DA government and a national level for the multi-party charter, which would see the ANC removed from power. They got one of those things, and they didn't get the other. And our job now as a party is to be ready so that when the Western Cape people realise that they do need Cape independence, that we're in a position to deliver it for them. And when you're ready, when you want to help deliver Cape independence to the Western Cape people, then come and join us, become a member of the referendum party and help us to fight, to make those preparations for Cape independence and a long-term future for the Western Cape people. Thank you.